Hey Scorpio, welcome to your spiritual journey. That's what these readings are going to be for the year of 2022. I think a lot of the theme of these readings are going to just be based on the year 2022 instead of me posting for each month. So this is just about your spiritual journey, about the underworld and how it's connected to the upper world where we are, the things that we can't see that are working against us or for us. We need to make sure that we are doing the spiritual work this year in 2022. We have to make sure that we're doing the inner work because, like I was telling Virgo in their reading, like that's where all the magic happens. The magic happens in the spirit realm, in a different place, in a portal that we may not necessarily see, but we can feel it. There are those of us who are very sensitive to that, like myself. So, Scorpio, this message is in regards to your spiritual walk, your spiritual journey, not so much religiously and what you believe in, but things, the energies that you can't see that are working in your favor and the energies that are working against you this year, and what you can do to balance yourself and bring improvement, transformation, love, abundance and prosperity and peace into your life on the physical plane, right? So the spiritual is always connected to the physical. Okay. We can't do without one or the other, no matter what science says or what anybody says, right? All right. So Scorpio, what I'm going to do is, I normally pull the cards after shuffling a couple of times, but this time I'm actually going to just shuffle and let the cards fall. The first card out will be the primary energies that are affecting you, that your mind is kind of placed on your mind this year. These are the energies that you need to make sure that you are either getting rid of or embracing. All right. So I'm going to pull 5 cards, or not pull, but I'm going to let 5 cards choose themselves for you, Scorpio, for the year 2022 for your spiritual journey. So let's see what messages the universe has in store for you for the year 2022 on your spiritual adventures. Okay. Like I was telling everybody that I read for during these readings is that you may be having astral projections or dreams. Maybe not all of you, but I mean, we all dream, right? I'm not sure if all of us necessarily astral project consciously. So those are also forms of messages and a window into your spiritual journey and the shape shifting that you are going through or that you need to go through, okay? For Scorpio, all signs of Scorpio, earth spirits, gods, goddesses, universe, source, archangels, ancestors. Please let the cards fall. Choose the cards that you wish for Scorpios, all signs of Scorpio. So remember, the first card out will be the primary energy. Okay, that will be the core energy of what you're dealing with this year in 2022 on a spiritual level. But once again, there will be messages that will come out of this that are on a more mundane sense. Okay, they're in a more mundane level and form. But like I said, the spirit realm always affects the physical. Always. Oh, there we go. Or Scorpio. Let's see. We have the 9 of Stones here. And this says tradition. Scorpio. Wow. I feel that there are those of you, when it comes to tradition as a soul, first off, there are those of you that come from a very ancient time, a time that is of a different era, long before we've ever existed in our communities and in our world today. Okay, whether your past lives, your souls come from a very ancient place. A sense of tradition is, I feel like, even for those of you who beat against the system in some way and in the way you live, you don't really live normal lives. You don't identify or place labels on yourselves the way other people have placed labels on themselves in this world. Okay, And but at the same time, in some ways, you're redefining these traditions here. There's something in regards to the old that is being redefined. It's not necessarily being destroyed. It's being revitalized, but redefined, being transformed. Okay. So there are those of you that need to remember your roots, okay? Because you as an individual, Scorpio, you may choose to create your own traditions, okay? So let's go ahead and see what more come out for your readings, or for this reading for you, for your spiritual journey, Scorpio. Oop. Okay. So we have two birds here. We have the Page of Arrows, or the Page of Swords here. Okay. And then we have the King of Arrows, or the King of Swords. That's Aquarius energy. Okay, this is the Kingfisher. So Scorpio, you guys have a very watchful eye. You may not say a lot. I feel like in your past, when you were younger, again, you paid very close attention to things. Whether you spoke on those things or not, you paid very close attention to people. There's something in regards to your past when you were younger here. I also see that there are those of you, Scorpio, as you grow as a person and as a soul, tradition is at the core of your life, where you may be afraid to beat against the system or come out of the closet, so to speak, whether it's the broom closet, the gender closet, whatever, right? Or the sexual closet. Like, there's some type of a closet that you may still be. I feel like there are those of you who you respect tradition, you respect this, but you see things differently. You see things so clearly in life. You see beyond tradition. I also see that you guys are able to stand your own. You have your own sense of self, your own way of living. Okay? Yeah, you guys stand on your own. In this lifetime, it is about standing on your own. Redefining these traditions that have been set in place for us, or for you and your generation. Let's go ahead and see. They've got two more cards here that I want to pull for you guys. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, the closet. Hiding yourselves. Not speaking your truth here. This is the Moon card. So what type of lie are you living, Scorpio? There are those of you, I feel, Scorpio, you don't really get along with certain people in your community because you are so different. And if you're afraid, if that really hurts you, you know, that's okay, but you need to come out of that and realize, like, I'm not here, you're not down here on this planet to be liked. That's not what you're down here for, right? You're down here to be a difference, to make a difference, to show the world that this is the change that we are moving towards. So there are those of you, Scorpio, who are here. You see the change. You see the way the world works. Others of you, there is could be a Libra from when you were a child, or an Aquarius. There's something here. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius or an air sign, mother or father, a friend, a romantic partner, where this person, again, they're connected to this tradition, and you feel the need to hide. You don't want to disappoint this person. Your soul is asking that you set it free, that you live, let your hair down. Because there are those of you, you're probably definitely living, doing your best to live your best life, but you still haven't had the conversation. You still haven't let yourself go. You haven't let yourself free. What lie are you living? Are you living a lie? And why? Is there a relationship with someone that is not as great as you're making it out to be? It could be better, but you guys don't speak those things, right? And you have the Ace of Bows, or the Ace of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So that is the new beginning. That is the new beginning. Abundance. That is you. There are those of you, this is about sexuality. Your soul was placed in a body, your body, or your being, your physical appearance, your physical existence, where your soul, when your soul was created and as it went through its lifetimes, at some point it was like, I embrace both feminine and masculine energy, or I embrace more feminine energy or masculine, and your body may be of masculine, but you embrace the feminine, or your body may be feminine, but it embraces more of the masculine, right? So that's definitely something. Why are you living based on this mundane world's rules? Because your soul doesn't care if your mother or your father, sister, brother, friends, romantic partner likes you or not, because your soul has existed far beyond what your body has, right? Yeah, we have the seer, which is the high priestess. So once again, you guys have a lot of power. For the Scorpios I'm speaking to, you have a lot of patience. You have a lot of that mysterious energy, but you have a lot of power when it comes to connecting with yourselves and connecting with other people in ways that others have a hard time with, right? But you are capable. Because in your future, I feel like with the Moon card coming out, your future, there's a lot of mystery there. You can't really see what's coming. But I feel like the more you look at yourself and your reflection, if what's reflecting back you don't like and you feel like you're living a lie, that's up to you, Scorpio, to change. That's up to you to change. Okay? Nobody else can change that for you. If you are so afraid, if your body, your mind, and you're so afraid of being disowned, and you feel like emotionally that'll break you for being disowned by someone because of who you are, because who you choose to be. I get that it's hard, but I'm just giving you messages. I'm just the messenger. This is what your soul's journey is pushing you towards. Whether you actually embrace yourself truly in this lifetime or not is absolutely up to you. Absolutely up to you. There are those of you who may have a longing to feel like you belong in your family, or you belong in a certain group, but you're not here for that, Scorpio. I'm sorry. You're not here to fit in. Why? You're here to stand out so that others who are looking to stand out and be their true, authentic selves can be inspired by you to do the same. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify these tarot messages for you, Scorpio. Let's clarify. But you have a beautiful future. That's all I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that right now. Like, you have a beautiful future. You hide yourself. The universe is still going to bring your blessings, but you won't be ready for them because you're going to be hiding yourself. You're going to feel too intimidated, or you're going to feel like you don't have much to offer. You're not going to feel good enough, right? You need to work on your energy, Scorpio, with that. Your blessings are on the way. But you got to make sure that you're living the truth. You're living your truth, right? Let's see. Let's clarify the Nine of Stones for you, Scorpio. Let's clarify the Nine of Stones for Scorpio for their spiritual journey in 2022. Your spiritual journey for Scorpio. Clarify the 9. You got the 9 of Air and the 6 of Water. So yeah, this is about childhood memories. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights. Your soul has been through a lot, right? As a soul. The 6 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. I feel like there are those of you that have really good memory, Scorpio, but others of you, it's like it's either or. It's not no in between. Like there are those of you who have really good memories as children, others of you not good memories at all. You had a hard time in your childhood, okay? But that's because you're so different. You're kind of thrown into this world, right? So there's something about the past, something where you feel like you don't belong here in the here and now because you're so focused on the past. And some of you guys, your past energy is so potent and powerful that some of you guys feel like you don't belong here on this planet. You still are, your soul is still trying to figure out how to let go of your past life, because it may have been really, really harsh on you in your past life. King of Earth, clarifying the Page of Arrows. King of Earth. I don't know if you guys can see that, but sorry about the glare. And it says a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you are offered. The Midas touch. So Scorpio, like I was saying, you guys have a certain power. Anything that you touch, any person that you meet, whether you hug them, shake their hand, right? Accidentally brush against them, or you're sitting next to them, or you kiss them, whatever. Any type of touch that you offer, that you grant someone, it is always going to bless them, whether they recognize that or not. You've been a very generous individual in your younger years, Scorpio. You had a lot to give. And if you're young now, again, you have a lot to give. But I think that you're stepping into a time where you need to really do the practical work, like on a spiritual level. That may sound like a oxymoron, but it's like you have to get down to work, Scorpio, so that you can really face yourself and have this Midas touch and improve that. This is a time to be ready for change, to be ready to use your abilities and to make yourself seen. Even if you're seen by people who will be disappointed by what they see, that's too bad. That's bad. That's too bad on them. They're blocking their blessings, right? They're blocking their blessings. Let's see what the King of Swords have to say. See who this person is. Okay, there's a lot of cards clarifying that. What I'm seeing so far, that was a lot of cards. I'm not going to show you all that, but with the King of Arrows, I feel like there's someone in your life that they felt like they worked very hard to be there for you. If you're a parent, they worked very hard to raise you and to protect you, right? However, they're holding you back. You got the 5 of Water. There's the past again. There's an air sign or somebody in your life. Doesn't have to be an air sign. It says things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Scorpio, there's some spilled milk that, yeah, it happens. Why are you crying over it? There are some people who don't like what you're posting on social media. There are people who don't like what you're wearing. You got people somebody who's like, well, I'm going to break up with you because the A, B, C, and D, because that's their problem. That is spilled milk. Why are you And there, if some of you Scorpio, like, you're surrounded by people who are just not supporting you, and it's hard. Why are you so upset that these toxic people that are surrounding you don't like you? That is, who cares? Right? That's literally the energy that I'm getting. Like, the universe is like, why are you crying? Why are you being dramatic? Right? Get your shit together. Leave these people alone. Let them be miserable. They're blocking their blessings by blocking you and trying to block you from your blessings, right? There also may be an air sign or a person in your life, Scorpio, that they are constantly just always like miserable. Okay? Others of you, on your spiritual journey, there is an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo here. You knew them when you were younger, but they had potential, but they didn't. I don't see that they've lived up to it, and they didn't allow you to live up to yours either. There may be two people here, a air sign and an earth sign, who they got all their own issues that that define them. They allow to define their lives, not you. Not you. I feel like for a lot of you, Scorpio, your childhood and how you were brought up, your friends from when you were a child, for when you were younger, like, yeah, there's some, there's a lot of cards that show themselves, but they're speaking to me right now for you, Scorpio. Some of you guys have an earth sign female or a goddess here who could be your mother if she passed away. You can't see her, you feel like you can't feel her, but she's there. She's trying to push you in the right direction, but this person doesn't really want you to see ahead of you right now. She wants you to take the time to heal first. Now, that's just for a couple of you probably, but for others of you, these people that are surrounding you, this person could be, again, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but somebody's been lying to you. Like, the people that are surrounding you, Scorpio, like, they don't have your best interests. I'm gonna just say that right now. On your spiritual journey, like in your dreams and in your astral projections, like, and even in your body, like, it may try to tell you, like, these people are lying. These people are trying to get away with stuff. But the universe, I feel like the universe sees that. Yeah, some of you guys are dealing with the father. Some of you guys are definitely dealing because of a toxic father relationship, Scorpio. Or some type of a mother relationship. It doesn't have to be toxic necessarily. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Taurus, or you have Taurus in your chart. I'm gonna just let you guys know that right now. Some of you guys have two Tauruses. One of them is older than the other. Okay. They're not like in the same age group, but like one is like significantly older than the other. One of them, Scorpio, whether they're earth sign or not, there's somebody that was supposed to play some type of role in your life, almost like a husband or a boyfriend or a significant other, or a father figure. They were supposed to, like, they had the potential to be successful and to actually grow with you, but they didn't. They allowed they kind of stayed like a little kid. It's weird. Others of you, when you were a little kid, your father was everything. Okay. You had him up on a pedestal. All right. Or your mother, but you have unity. This is the Hierophant here. There's more Taurus energy. Okay. And it says tradition. There's that tradition again. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organization, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So, Scorpio, this is a good time for you to seek out people who know more than you about this spiritual journey, that know more than you about anything. Start asking for advice and take the advice, Scorpio. Don't be stubborn and just hear it and not do it. Take the advice, because I feel like there is someone here. They might be a Pisces or a Cancer. Okay. I feel like when it comes to certain traditions, Scorpio, you respect it, but there's other, like, again, redefine it, but there's other traditions that you need to do away with. You're surrounded by people who are so focused. You were born into a world where tradition is everything, okay? Or you're born into a family where traditions are everything, okay? And that makes it hard for you to thrive as a soul, because you are not meant as a soul to exist in a traditional sense. You are meant to beat against the system. You are meant to transcend time and space, right? Whatever tradition means to you, however, what does the word tradition mean to you, and how does that make you feel? Do you want to redefine the traditions of your people or of your family? Or do you just want to be done with traditions and live your own life and create your own rules? If you want to, whichever one, Scorpio, you have to be willing to face yourself, and you have to be willing to stand out. You have to be willing to have people who don't like you. You don't need to fight against them. Just move on. Be like, I'm not here to fight you. I'm not here to argue with you. I already made up my mind about what I'm going to do in my life. Figure yourself out, right? Let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Bows for you, okay? Let's clarify the Ace of Bows, the Ace of Wands. Okay. Yeah, that was speaking to me for sure. You got the Nine of Earth. That kind of wanted to show itself, but I feel like it's this card that wanted to clarify. But you have the Nine of Earth, and it says, enjoy life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So Scorpio, for all of those things, all of the above, self-employment, getting a new job, okay, going to treat yourself, going to travel, you know, blocking people who are just making you feel like having alone time is like against like what they want for you. It's like, no, if they can't leave you alone so that you can just grow and be alone, and like, even if it's for a few hours, if there's somebody in your life who can't just let you be by yourself, then you need to draw the line, either for a while or forever, and just be like, I'm done with you, like, you're too much, okay? But the Ace of Water clarified the Ace of Wands. So it says falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. So you guys have so much new, you have some belongings, things that are going to belong to you one day that you never thought would belong to you. There are those of you who are going to have a romantic relationship with someone where you can say, that person is my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my husband or my wife, or, you know, that's my partner, that's my friend, those are my friends, you know what I mean? You're going to one day, some of you guys are going to get pregnant and you're going to be like, those are my kids, you know, like, you're just going to be proud of them, you know, you're going to be proud of what you have. This is what is in your future. That's my new job, that's my new car, that's my new home or my new apartment or condo, whatever, right? You're going to be able to say, this is mine and I've worked for it. I've invested my time, my money into this. I have the money to invest in what I want, right? Bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. Look at that beauty. This is a beautiful card. I love this card. I know I'm a Leo and all that jazz, but like, this is a beautiful card. Look at that, Scorpio. This is a positive year for you, Scorpio. That's why I'm telling you, do the work, please, 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 please. Some of you guys are remodeling your house. Like, you're finally able to do certain things. You know, some of you guys are finally able to buy the clothes that you really want to wear. You're able to get that plane ticket or that bus fare or that train ticket, like whatever. You're able to get that hotel or that nice, you're about to get that nice rental car so you can drive around wherever you're going. Like, there are so many things that you are able to do this year, Scorpio, that you've been wanting to do for a while. Okay. It says happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, having confidence in yourself. If you are not looking like this and feeling like this Sun card, y'all, I don't know what you're doing. What is you doing? I don't know. Like, if you're not doing this and you're not trying to be this, you ain't doing the work. You're not doing the work. Okay? Please do the work. Please do the work for yourselves. It will be worth all of the drama or all of the disappointment. It will be worth it when it gets to you. Keep on pushing yourself spiritually. Like I said, told Virgo earlier, the magic starts in yourself, within, okay? It doesn't start with, I mean, sometimes, you know, when you take the first step physically, you know, you go apply to that job, or you save the money, you open up a bank account to save your money, whatever it is that you need to do physically. Where does it all start? It starts from up here and in here. It starts with your spirit. Okay? Changing your perspective. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle messages for you guys as we bring the reading to a close. Just to kind of give you guys some advice moving forward this year in 2022 for your spiritual messages, okay? For Scorpio and their spiritual journey this year in 2022. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know for their journey? What is their advice moving forward for Scorpio in the year 2022 for Scorpio? Universe, source, birth, spirits, archangels, ancestors, gods and goddesses. Ooh. Oh, you got the star. Look at that. You had the sun. You had the sun card. That's a star energy, right? Front and center, y'all. Shining bright. Shining bright. You're a star. And you shot down to this planet. You come from a place that transcends time and space. And you were shot down to this planet, into this body. Right? And you just kind of have to make the best of it. Gotta make the best of it. Right? All right, so let's see. We got 2 more oracle messages that I want to pull. The next one I'm going to read to you, okay, because I'm still kind of new at using these cards and familiarizing myself with them and their meaning. So, be the star that you are, Scorpio. Any anger that you have from your past, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You guys, again, you guys have the Midas touch. You guys have a way with people where you can just really think outside the box and do things completely different than anybody else is doing. Like, people gravitate towards you because of that, right? The way you wear your clothes, the way you wear your hair, the way you fix up your house, you know, the way you live your life, the way you speak, you know, the conversations that you have. They're always going to have like a blessed type of touch to it. Okay? Just make sure that you're attracting the right people, the people who can actually like handle your energy, not people who feel like it's too much, right? So let's go ahead and see from the African Dove Oracle, the 𝑍�🼼 Oracle. Okay, you got Justice. There's that Libra energy. Some of you guys have Libra in your chart. I'm going to read this card and see what it says, okay? For Scorpio, Justice. Let's see. Okay, number 90. All right, so it says, if you get Justice in a reading, it may be a warning to avoid perpetuating yourself as a victim to yourself or others. Seek not pity or revenge at this time, but instead analyze how your choices and decisions contribute to the outcome of the situation. If you go deep enough, you will recall all the ignored hunches, reservations, or red flags. They were there. So, don't miss your opportunity, Scorpio, because you're focused on bullshit. Okay? Do the spiritual work. Some of you guys, again, if you're looking for someone to pity you, if if you're looking for someone to feel sorry for you because this world just doesn't treat you fairly, yeah, you might find it here and there, but the universe is not here to feel sorry for you, Scorpio, because it wants you to understand the big picture. You're different. Your soul is different. Like I said, again, it transcends time and space. You're not supposed to be down here for somebody to feel sorry for you and make you feel like you belong down here. Because you don't need to feel like, none of us, not all of us necessarily like should feel we belong here. But we this is our home down here. You don't have to feel it right off the bat, but you have to push through that discomfort and realize I'm down here for a reason. Whether it's to belong here or not, I'm here to actually be different. I'm down here to help somebody else who is also different, just like me. Because like there are some generations where there's not a lot of people like you, but then a new generation is born, and then you start seeing people more like you who learned from you, right? So do it for the next generation, y'all. Scorpio, like your energy transcends time and space, period. I can't keep repeating that enough. You got somebody's baby, somebody's kids who will look at what you're wearing or what you're doing. If you have YouTube videos or Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook, whatever it is that you're on, where you're able to showcase yourself and shine, you're going to have somebody's baby who's looking at you and being like, oh, I felt like that, or I want to be like that, or I want to grow to be like that person, right? You never know who's watching you. It doesn't necessarily always have to be people who are your age. Could be somebody who's much younger than you, who is trying to figure their life out, and you may be a help to them. So don't give up on yourself, Scorpio. Okay, there's people who are looking up to you. I guarantee that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull one more oracle message. Okay, don't miss your opportunity. Don't play the victim to your issues. The universe is not here to baby you and be like, oh, poor thing. It's like, you're different. You chose to be different many lifetimes ago. That's how you were born. Like, okay, you're down here on earth. Why are you crying? Fuck all these people. Like, they wish they can be like that, right? There's a lot of us that need to grow to understand the sign of Scorpio, because the sign of Scorpio is intimidating, okay? When death and rebirth come our way, all of us will be crying, right? It affects all of us as much as it affects you, Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpio. Oop. Okay, there's kind of two that wanted to come out, but I don't know. So it says moonstone. It says cycles. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's probably backwards. I'm sorry, y'all. But you have the moonstone. And it says, I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and cycles. So you're going through a cycle, Scorpio. It's almost over. It's going to be over. Let go of all these other people who are interrupting that cycle and trying to get in the way. There are people who don't want to go, wow, inspiration. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Something told me to keep shuffling for you. But you have golden calcite, and it says inspiration. It says, I am inspired in all that I do. So Scorpio, if you're not inspiring yourself, ain't nobody else gonna do it for you, right? Inspire yourself. Be an inspiration to yourself, because you're gonna end up being an inspiration to somebody else. You are not here to be the same. You're here to stand out. You are not here to blend in. Okay. I love you guys very much. Much love and light to all of you, Scorpio. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Scorpio. Take care.